To be honest, I was not expecting Rockstar to fail so hard. I mean, you will not often see mistake of that level from company as big as Rockstar Games. I'm talking about the launch of GTA The Trilogy The Definitive Edition on a PC, but not about the game itself. Because this remaster is not perfect, but many players are enjoying it. But PC release of this game shows such a huge level of incompetence that it's actually laughable. I don't remember any big gaming company ever failing like that. Anyway, let me explain what happened, why it happened, and why Rockstar reached a new low. So, on 11th of November, GTA The Trilogy The Definitive Edition was released on a PC. But later that day, Rockstar made it unavailable. And not only this game, but the whole Rockstar Game Launcher went offline. Here is a tweet from official Rockstar support account in which they are saying that it's a maintenance. You know, it's kinda usual thing to make maintenance on a day when you making the biggest release of the year for your company. The only release actually, but anyway, Rockstar Games Launcher being offline means that no one can play any Rockstar game on a PC during that time. After 14 hours they posted another message. We thank you for your patience and understanding as we continue to work on restoring services for Rockstar Games Launcher and supported titles. Keep in mind that by that time GTA The Definitive Edition was already cracked, but people who bought this game for $60 plus were not able to play it. I mean, it's just a small detail. Anyway, yesterday, after more than 24 hours of maintenance, Rockstar Games Launcher became available, and here is the tweet that Rockstar support posted on Twitter. Actually, it's a final version of this tweet, because they were posting, deleting 3 times. But anyway, Rockstar support is saying, the Rockstar Games Launcher is now online, but GTA The Trilogy The Definitive Edition is unavailable to play or purchase as we remove files unintentionally included in these versions. We are sorry for the disruption and hope to have the correct ones up soon. So as you can see, they were lying about the maintenance, or at least not telling the whole truth. Unsurprisingly, actually. And the real reason why Rockstar Games Launcher went offline for more than one day was that they unintentionally included a lot of extra information in game files. Something that no one should have seen. And now the funniest part begins, because what kind of unintentional game files we are talking about? Let me explain. At the day of release, YouTuber Vadim M posted in his Twitter following message. I already love Definitive Edition. They included uncompiled main.scm with dev comments. For those who don't understand, it's basically the holy grail for those who cares about behind the scenes stuff. We can see what was cut in the mission scripts and read Rockstar notes from that era. And it's already something that no game company wants to do, because it's not a good idea to share this inner process of game development with the public. And Vadim M immediately found a lot of stuff like that. For example, haha, Prawn Island was internally called Porn Island, or well-stacked pizza was Pizza Hut internally, pure joy. And there is a lot of interesting stuff like that. I actually suggest you to go and check his Twitter account, the link will be in the description. Hurry up before Take-Two will force him to delete all this stuff. Because you know DMCA striking everyone around is so much easier than do some quality control for your product. But anyway, let's continue. According to Vadim M, Switch version have even more leaked files. It included script sources, text sources, internal tools, and some other weird files, if you know what I mean. Plus, it seems like the music from original games that Rockstar has no right to use anymore because license is over, you know, like Michael Jackson song and stuff like that, is also still in the game files. And yes, players cannot hear these songs while playing the game, but it's still kind of an issue. So just think about it, how much of a fail that is to release a game with all that files included. I mean, they have no quality control at all. Anyway, when Rockstar realized what they've done, I guess after reading Vadim M tweets, because how else multi-million-dollar company can find out that they released a game with lots of illegal stuff included. Anyway, when they realized what happened, they immediately turned off the switch and put Rockstar Games Launcher into offline mode. And it's kinda interesting, but it took them 24 hours to simply remove GTA The Trilogy The Definitive Edition from Rockstar Games Launcher. They have not fixed it, they simply removed it. It could have been done so so much faster. There was no need to put the whole launcher and all Rockstar games into offline mode and bring so much attention to this problem, to this situation. In my opinion, it's just another indication of insane level of incompetence. And I'm not hating here, it's not even a criticism, it's just a fact. By the way, on Twitter and on other platforms I saw a lot of comments like, whoa, take it easy guys, everyone can make a mistake. And let me answer to this statement, because I'm afraid there will be comments like that under this video as well. Yes, everyone can make a mistake, but for companies, especially as big as Rockstar, such level of mistakes is just unacceptable. Period. Because one person, let's say some developer or even the whole team, can make a mistake, but there is a system, or at least there should be a system of quality control. There are managers, there are testers. A lot of people are getting paid to make sure that the quality of the final product will be as high as possible, and they are getting paid pretty well, so I just cannot imagine how this situation is even possible. And I repeat, yes, everyone makes mistakes. For example, yesterday in a video I said few words like twice in a row, and it was obviously a mistake, and I actually feel bad about it. It's a shame, despite the fact that I'm only one person who does all the job. I'm recording video, sound, making all the editing, making thumbnails and stuff like that, and I'm not even receiving too much money for these videos. And quite often I have very limited amount of time because, you know, of stuff that I need to do in real life. But still, even by my standards, mistake like that, it's a huge fail and a shame. But Rockstar, multi-million-dollar company, makes mistakes like that all the time. If you're watching them closely, you've seen a lot of small issues with them posting news or making updates and stuff like that. It even happened with this GTA Definitive Trilogy before, because they released it 24 hours earlier than they were supposed to in New Zealand, Australia and the UK on a PlayStation. For any other company it would be considered as a huge fail, but as we can see, for Rockstar it's just a small issue. Because, you know, everyone can make a mistake, not a big deal. But it doesn't look like they feel shame about this or even care at all, and now it led to a situation where they failed extremely hard. I mean, including music that you don't own in your game, or some, you know, controversial content. Not providing access to game for people who bought it might have a serious financial consequences. I only hope that Rockstar will learn something from this situation and improve. I doubt that, but I hope for it. And by the way, at the end I want to share some good news. It's not like it's a good news, it's more like no bad news. If you're still playing Red Dead Online actively on a PC, don't worry, your daily challenge streak is fine. It's not gonna be cancelled because of this 24 hours of Rockstar Launcher not working. And that's all good news that we have, because I'm pretty sure there will be no sort of a compensation for inconvenience that Rockstar caused to players. Not only to Red Dead Online or GTA Online players or players who bought this GTA Definitive Edition, but to all players who play Rockstar games on a PC. Because Rockstar usually don't care about compensations or apologies too much. Anyway, let me know your opinion about all this situation in the comments. In my personal opinion, it's so bad that it's actually funny, but I want to see what do you think about it. And as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, like, subscribe, до свидания.